Heckling is common in comedy shows, but some people take it way too far. When that happens, the situation becomes uncomfortable, yet many comedians don't back down from handling these awkward moments. Matt Rice's performance in Chicago had such a moment, where an audience member suddenly ran toward the stage. Security quickly removed her, but the incident was so unexpected that it instantly changed the vibe of the show.
God, dog, can I help you? Jesus Christ. I mean, my security's on one.
One of the security guards didn't react at all, while another pulled the woman away with one hand. The whole situation was so sudden that even Matt looked genuinely surprised.
I could have been stabbed. He did make it to the middle. You fired for sure. I'm pretty sure I heard you say, there he goes.
Jimmy Carr, usually known for his calm attitude, got visibly annoyed when a group of people in the crowd kept standing, talking, and disrupting the show.
Why are you not sitting down? I'm going toilet. Are you allowed to go on your own? You sound like a f***ing idiot.
At one point, he stopped the performance, warned them himself, and eventually had them removed.
I'm just going to deal with this for 1 second. Guys, you're still standing up, and I think you're talking a little bit too much. You're probably irritating the people around you. So either stop, or we're going to kick you out. It'll be a pain in the ass.
Get to the bar.
Well, go. You f*** off to the bar then, mate. No. F*** off to the bar now. Security, go up there. No, bub. Couldn't give a f***, just shush. There's a lovely Australian phrase. Sometimes if a lady's a bit drunk and a bit loud, they'll say, stick a dick in it. I imagine you're no stranger.
In another case, a drunk woman started yelling in the middle of a set. Comedian Akash Singh tried to ignore her at first, but when she continued shouting, he firmly asked her to be quiet if the show was to go on.
Shut up. Can you let me get to the fucking joke? Who's to make sense? You're this drunk at 7:30, and you think they got the problem?
The woman ended up spilling her drink and left the venue alone. Interestingly, her date didn't follow her and later revealed what had happened, which had the whole audience laughing.
You probably do have more money than me. Knocked over a drink. I think I know the answer to that question. We can kick her out whenever y'all want. I really don't give a f***. I'll pick up the tab. We can have fun if you're done. I just need to make sure it's out of your system. No, I don't want to talk about you anymore. I just want to make sure you're done talking. You can say it, dude, if you want to. I have no issue with you. Yeah, you're not involved. I love that she thought everyone was going to leave with her, and everybody's like, thank God this left. Thank God this bitch left. How do you guys know her? Is she like a... I never thought I would have such arrogant opinions from such a poor person, you know what I mean? Yeah, she got more money than me. Hey, just because you were around it don't mean you are it, you know what I mean? My camera guy's 7 feet, I'm still 5'7". The f***, I hang out with this guy every day, that don't do nothing for me.
While Joe Rogan was performing, one audience member kept shouting and disrupting the flow.
I think it's a good idea. I'm just curious. Why do you think it's a good idea to just yell shit out? Then once you turn around and look, there's 2,000 other people besides you. You know that, right?
When Rogan finally acknowledged him, the heckler fell silent.
Curious. Why do you think it's a good idea to just yell shit out? Oh, now you're gonna shut up? I'll get you kicked out. You better talk to me now. Don't be a coward. Do you wish that things had gone better and you got the attention that you feel you deserve, but it didn't work out that way? So you just cry out everywhere. Are you one of those dudes where the light turns red and you still want to take that left turn, so you just go into the intersection anyway and people start beeping? Because you don't give a fuck about other people. You think about your own little baby self, you big old grown-up baby.
That's when Rogan addressed him directly, making it clear that such behavior was not okay. Jeremiah Watkins once had a woman interrupt his set by suddenly sharing a personal story, completely derailing the bit.
I guess I'm his comfort when that's happening, right? Some of us, what?
Put him on the toilet when he starts to do it.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna trust you as a mom.
Jeremiah tried to handle it with light humor, but the situation turned sour quickly.
How old were your kids when they were potty trained?
My youngest was 9 months.
By the way, every mom in here is like, well, she's lying. You're 9.
She's like, I'm her husband. She's absolutely right. Our daughter was like 9 months. Potty trained.
Oh, by the way, their daughters are dogs, by the way.
The woman and her group eventually got upset and stormed out of the show.
She's not a dog, she's not a bitch, and not
I don't know, her mother is kind of...
I'm actually not talking anymore.
I think that's what we all wanted.
Yeah, I'm not talking anymore. Don't call me a bitch.
I didn't. I never use those words. I do not call women. I do not call that.
Move on to your next thing. And what? Wait, that was not safe.
Comedian Sammy Obeid faced something similar. As he was sharing a story, a woman assumed it was about her and kept interrupting.
I have a hard time throwing away things if they're not like done. I think that's like the trauma of brown parents, you know what I mean? So I keep looking at you. I looked at you once for the brown parents part. I only did one brown parents reference. I looked at you twice and you look back at me as if you don't have brown parents. You liar, okay?
Sammy initially stayed calm and tried to keep things light, but eventually, the tension escalated beyond control.
I
Because
bought your house.
let me give you a piece of advice.
No, please don't.
People in this room are very not happy with what's going on right now. You also do have to understand at the live show, there's like a little bit of a barrier that needs to happen. You can't interrupt the jokes with your commentary.
Hell yeah!
You didn't say any commentary until you said commentary. That's exactly, because remember I was like, because you know with brown parents and you're like, why'd you look at me when you had brown parents? I didn't say, hey, did you notice I'm looking at you?
Audience members grew frustrated, and many began walking out.
I hate having feelings. I hate having a line.
If that's like that,
And-
I was human and you don't have to put me down for the entire time.
Oh, okay. I knew that was going to come out. I had a feeling. Okay, what's that? I'm an asshole.
Love you, my
Don't turn into a 40-year-old asshole. I've been an asshole my whole life, okay? You liked me, you were a fan of me, and then you came and tried to make the show about you, and you're doing it right now. I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry.
In a show by Isaac Butterfield, a woman started with playful remarks, but then kept heckling repeatedly.
Tractors. What? What's your name, ma'am? You made the cow noise. Big moo. Huh? Hey, babe, how are you?
At one point, Isaac stopped her and finally had her escorted out of the venue.
Dudes, though, they don't have anything, and that makes me sad. What? Jeez, you're a... I know. You're like a pterodactyl. Shut up. My God. I know you've been drinking. Please, drive home. Thanks for your $60, you fucking loser.